So you asked me to talk a little about each song. This one um, came to me, at least in part, in a dream. And I've had that happen a few times. Um, and I can't really explain that because it doesn't seem like the song that I end up writing is the song that was in the dream. Though this happened just this past week, a line from a song came to me in a dream, and I did feel compelled to get up and write the line down, you know. And then I looked at it the next day. Of course, I could not recall what it was because I went right back to sleep. And so I opened that book and found the line, and I thought it was kind of mundane. So there's no guarantee that if it comes from a dream, it's a good song, you know. The line was that I had this week from a dream was something. Oh, now I can't even recall it exactly. It was when I come down to the crossroads, I must fight. But the song just came out like it was completely preformed. Every word of it seemed like it had come to me from the dream, even though I didn't dream the song. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right? You know, the antenna goes up and you get it, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure you'll have to edit all that crap down and get rid of 90% of it, because I'm not even playing that song. So this was inspired by a dream as well. Right. So this is called Jersey Girl. You were just a Jersey girl, and I were in your dreams. Then I would walk you home tonight. The world could be your oyster. I lived high up in a garret overlooking 5th Street. I'd watch each day as it neared sunset and birds flew south for winter. When I heard your steps approaching and saw your hair from above, then I would love you in my heart and hope that you'd come see me. If you were just a Jersey girl and I were in your dreams of dread, then I would walk you home at midnight. The world could be your oyster. If I lived high up in a garret overlooking 5th Street, I'd watch each day as it neared sunset and birds flew south for winter. And when I put my warmth inside you and saw your hair from above, then I would love you in my heart and hope that you would come. Oh, Caroline, Nancy, Cass, and Jenny, all ladies have their charms, but none can touch the hem of your jacket or wear your winter coat. So when I see your steps approach, the voices all grow quiet. No more white noise from the spirits that live in my old garret. Oh, Caroline, Nancy, Cass, and Jenny, all ladies have their charms. None can touch the hem of your jacket or wear your winter coat. Oh, Caroline, Nancy, Cass, and Jenny, all ladies have their charms, but none can touch the hem of your jacket or wear your winter coat. None can touch the hem of your garment, my downstairs Jersey girl. Sometimes a dream gives you one. I was reading a biography of Robert Johnson, and in it, the point was made that Robert Johnson really drew a whole lot of his blues inspiration and education from a lot of the musicians around him. We think of him as really being, the origin of a lot of the blues, but in fact, he listened to a lot of Big Bill Broonzy. And at one time, Broonzy, who was much more popular at the time than Johnson, somebody interviewed him and asked him, how do you write so many blues songs? Now, Broonzy lived a long time. Johnson died young, but how do you write so many blues songs? And Broonzy says, oh, writing a blues song's easy. You just think of a thing, and then think of 5 things you can do with the thing. Blues song. And I thought, I like a shortcut as much as anybody. So I was reading this biography just before I went to bed. I set the book on my bedside table and went to bed and just could not get this thought out of my head. So I had to get up and start writing. So I wrote this song, and it's called Thanks Big Bill. Big Bill Broonzy? You need to check him out, definitely. Yeah. Got me a book that lays on my table. Got a book here to read when I'm bored. Got these pages fanning sweat when I'm down with the heat, and I just can't be cool, Lord, Lord. I got a book I can use for a pillow. Don't wanna read, we can tear up those sheets. and a book you can quote when I'm laid in my grave, full of words to make me sound sweet. I got a knife that I keep in my kitchen, got a strop to sharpen its blade, got a bone in fillet and a shank for the day when a butcher knife ain't in my trade. I got a saber for rattling ready, got a broadsword for taking off heads, but I sure keep a dirk up under my skirt, and a boot heel stiletto stays under my bed. Well, you might think me prone just to violence, or you might think I'd say some fine words, but you won't ever know lest we all come to blows. And I'm sure to be quite sharply heard. I got a heart full of woe and of sorrow, got a heart pumping blood in my veins, and the heart of the matter is it goes pitter-patter all the time when you mess with my brain. I got more heart than a mook who's down lowly. Lord knows this poor heart's done grieved. If you'll just press your heart to mine and dance slowly, I'll surely slip hearts up your sleeve. So the world, she does turn on forever, and the girl, she done turned up the same. I wanna read your book, but you cut like a knife, and I think that my heart is to blame. I'll read your book, but you cut like a knife, and I know that my heart is to blame. So that's called Thanks Big Bill. Yeah, my story here is my partner, my girlfriend, asked me once to, write a love song, and I was supposed to come up with something that had a bird in it, or flowers or trees or something like that, and I didn't at all. But sometime later, I realized that this might have been the love song. You rub my back, you brush my hair, you talk to me when I'm not there. You leave your voice on my machine. You send me emails, cards, and things. And baby, you hardly complain. I can't be too delighted by love. You take me down, you get my goat, you pull my chain and float my boat. You pull the fishbone from my throat. You give me hope, you help me cope. And lately, you're hardly insane. I can't be too delighted by love. But when you turn your face in my direction, you turn the whole poll into the president's election. You oil me up, you wipe me clean, you keep my back right on the beam. You bunny hop, you make me scream. You're screwing like a sex machine. And lately, you're swirling in my brain. I can't be too delighted by love. When you turn your thighs in my direction, I'm going down, you're mighty clean. I won't get an infection. You oil me up, you wipe me clean. You keep my back right on the beam. You bunny hop, you make me scream. And you leave your voice on my obsolete machine. And lately, you're swirling down my drain. I'm so high, I can't be too delighted. Baby, you're invited. You get me excited. I can't be too delighted. Bye-bye, love. she wasn't completely thrilled about it as a love song. But it has a wonderful spirit in it. There's a certain whole genre of songs, the kiss-off song. So this is called Perfect. Some people look better when they're leaving. Their memory grows sweeter when they're gone. The cooler heart gets hot. The harsh words get forgot. And in my mind, the loved ones linger on. Some women just look better when they're leaving. I know she left, but she's still on my mind. I'm better off at home, forgetting what went wrong and figuring out how cruelty was kind of like love. Some girls seem much better now they've left me alone, but I still fool myself with perfect dreams. The swivel of her hip, her ruby painted lips, and what they said was not quite what you'd mean. Some women just look better when they're leaving. Their images burn brighter in my brain. I lose the sense I had of all things going bad, and only that old memory keeps me sane. Some women just look better when they're leaving. So come on, girl, and turn yourself around. 'Cause if you leave today, tomorrow I'll just say that you sure had the finest ass in town. I know you'd say that I was always blind, but darling, you'd look better from behind. And later on I'll be completely wrong. Darling, you'll be perfect when you're gone. Only song I ever wrote that was perfect. That's the title.
So this song's one that I wrote actually during the pandemic. Actually, me and my girlfriend at the time, I had lost my job through circumstances, different COVID stuff, and we were kind of getting to the end of our lease, and kind of having trouble keeping the lights on, and I guess everyone was in their own way, either financially or emotionally, or a mixture of both. Mm-hmm. So I wrote this song called "Keeping the Lights On." It's a song about, I guess, so the small, simple things in life kind of get you through the hard times, because COVID, we couldn't see many people, we couldn't go out, so the song about, loving the small things in the hardest of times, I guess. So it's called "Keeping the Lights On." It's like putting flowers in a teapot. It's like remembering when they thought that you forgot. Through all the trials, you still know what loving meant. through the pain, we're still heaven sent. When I grow old, I won't forget a thing. Remembering moving in and eating chicken wings. The time flies by when you ain't doing wrong, and all the fortunes told, keeping the lights on, and keeping the lights on. As the petals fall, I'll be bringing you more. Love equals effort, love don't equal chores. We face those lessons through all the 9 cells, bringing all we can to change our minds in hell. When I grow old, I won't forget a thing. Tumbling with lights and strings, so friends can laugh and drink. Time flies by when you ain't doing wrong, and all the fortunes told, keeping the lights on, keeping the lights on. Tea the petals make is so sweet, sweeter than apple wine, and sweet as the day we meet. As time goes by, we wonder what will last, what to let go of and what to hold on fast. When I grow old, I won't forget a thing. Chasing lizards bring such silly memories. Time flies by when you ain't doing wrong, all the fortunes told, keeping the lights on, keeping the lights on.
Nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. I love that line. When I get old, I won't forget a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
right.
a cute little line, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have a really cool story with my mom's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
When I was first showing her that song, you know, she heard that line and she was like, in her head, she was like, yeah, but when you grow old, you will forget a couple things, you know, of memories.
Yeah.
But then at that same moment, that line made her think of a memory that she had forgotten.